NATO defence ministers are meeting in Brussels this week, where the alliance's capability targets, essentially NATO's overall strength and readiness for war, is high on the agenda. Meanwhile, closer to the Ukrainian battlefield, a NATO exercise involving 26,000 multinational troops using all NATO forces structures in a 3-week scenario, simulating a full response from NATO to a potential invasion by Russia. Baltic soldiers recalled their recent history under Soviet occupation and what they say is the importance now of being part of NATO.
We definitely were not ready to defend ourselves when the Soviet Union collapsed. We had the people, we had the willingness, but we didn't have training and we didn't have the equipment, and all that has completely changed now.
Do you remember what it was like to live under Soviet occupation?
Luckily we do, and that's why we want to make sure that nothing like that returns.
Overall, the training includes a wide gamut of military capabilities, including tanks, howitzers, attack helicopters, drones, live fire drills and fully functional field hospitals.
Trench warfare is a key characteristic of the war in Ukraine, and these trenches were built by hand, taking around 2 to 3 hours. The idea here is, of course, replicating what it might be like in the event of war, where NATO soldiers were required to defend Estonia.
So we're in an MDA at the moment, which stands for Main Defensive Area. So basically we're tasked with defending the ground you can see behind us, basically stopping any movement north of that ground and repelling any attacks.
We've got a few trenches out at the front as well, which is where we'll live and fight out of. So if enemy attacks come towards us, then that's where our main defensive area will be.
But this is an exercise with Lithuanian and German soldiers using German tanks, both the Leopard and the Puma. We know that Germany sent the Leopard tanks to support Ukraine. It's also got Lithuanian infantry fighting vehicles. Is the readiness there in the event of an armed conflict or an invasion on NATO territory in the next year or so?
The capability to rapidly move into these locations are always here. The 173rd is postured in Italy and ready to go at a moment's notice. The 82nd in the rear is also always on guard and on watch, prepared to deploy, engage, and destroy in less than 24 hours.
While the evolution of drone technology dominates in the war in Ukraine, traditional battlefield techniques are still regarded as relevant, whether tanks or paratroopers, replicating the wars of the last century. 150 paratroopers from 5 NATO countries, Germany, the United States, France, Italy and the Netherlands, will come here and in theory be here to reinforce Lithuanian soldiers in the event of an invasion. With ongoing Russian aggression in Ukraine and growing concerns about hybrid threats, ranging from cyber attacks to disinformation campaigns, NATO says it's always recalibrating its strategy to respond rapidly to all emerging crises. Shona Murray, Kaunas, Lithuania.